Yo, 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 what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on three big dogs in this fight game. We have Devin, the Dream Haney, the undefeated, former undisputed lightweight world champion. Now he's at 140 pounds, trying to become a two-division world champion. Then we have Teofimo Lopez, the two-division world champion. He is the current unified 140-pound champ. T.O. one of the hottest fighters at 140. Then we have that killer, that gorilla from Baltimore, Gervonta Tank Davis, the undefeated three-division world champ. We all know Tank is the hottest thing smoking in boxing, arguably the face of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Gervonta Tank Davis, besides Canelo Alvarez, is the most known fighter in the world, Craig, in the world. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, listen, we all know Tank is coming back at the beginning of the year, and he's looking for an opponent, right? We don't know who he's going to fight. More than likely, a lot of people speculating on Pitbull Cruz, but you know, people saying names like Teofimo and Devin the Dream Haney, and I want Tank to get on Teofimo and Devin the Dream Haney to let their ass know that he's coming for them at 140 and he's coming soon. So they better hold on to whatever they got, and they better do what they do, and they better do it fast. Now, T.O. came out. He said something about he's still retired and that the Tank fight can't happen right away and things of that nature. But you need to unretire, T.O. You need to unretire. You feel me? You're a unified champion at 140 pounds. Come on, man. Quit playing games. Quit beating around the bush. Your ass need the money, right? Let's cut it out. You already cried about how Top Rank is not paying you what you really want and what you deserve, right? I'm not going to say you need the money as if you broke, but we know if you're in a profession, right, you want to get paid and you're doing it for a reason. You know what I mean? You one of the hottest young stars in the game and you making some good money, right? It ain't probably the money that you want, but you making some good money. You feel me? We seen Floyd come out and say he wants you to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, even though we know Tank called his own shots down. If Tank wants the fight, he's going to get the fight. But you know that you'll fight Gervonta Tank Davis at 140. So stop playing games. Stop playing games. Now, Devin, the Dream, Haney, right? He moved up to 140. Him and his pops, they screamed Tank name left to right all around the board at 135. They wanted to fight Tank here. They wanted to fight Tank there. They act like they'll fucking fight Tank anywhere, right? This when they trying to get on and get their name popping and things of that nature. Bill went and linked Devin Haney name to Gervonta Tank Davis. So anytime you speak Tank name, he wanted people to speak, Devin Haney. But it didn't work like that. So they did what they had to do. Took a bullshit deal for George Kambosos to become undisputed, then go, defend undisputed against George Kambosos the second time, get the small portion of the money, then came back, fought Lomachenko, got a nice payday, right? And then after that, they thought they were supposed to fight Gervonta Tank Davis if you leave it up to Bill. And if it was no Gervonta Tank Davis, then it must have been a Shakur Stevenson. But we see neither one of those fights took place. Devin looked like a skeleton on the scale, so he had to move up to 140 pounds, which is A-okay with me. Right, I'm okay with Devin moving up to 140. He's about to take on Regis Prograis, a world champ at 140 pounds. But stop acting like you want to, stay at 35 and fight those dudes when you know you're not coming back to 35, Dev. That's my only problem. Now, y'all scream Tank name, left to right, all around the world, like I said earlier. So, I need y'all to keep that same energy. Even though you're at 140, say y'all will fight Gervonta Tank Davis if he comes to 140 pounds. You feel me? Because we all know that's one of the biggest fights in boxing, right? That's one fight that a lot of people want, and they feel like it's a hell of a fight. You got a lot of people feel like Devin Haney can beat Gervonta Tank Davis. Got a lot of people feel like Tank go knock Devin the fuck out, like me myself, right? So at 135, Tank got a limit of options where people can say, oh yeah, that's a hell of a fight. We know Shakur is the number one dude on the list. When you look at 135 pounds, then you got Frank Martin, then you have Lomachenko, and then you have everybody else. You got the Pitbull Cruz for the rematch, and then you go on after that, right? But I want Tank to go to 140, man. You feel me? I want Tank to go to 140, and I want him to let T.O. and Devin know that y'all can't get away from me, man. Y'all can't get away from me, right? Like I say, Shakur Stevenson is a hell of a fight at 135 for Tank, but the two big fights for Tank, in my opinion, right now as we speak, will be Devin and Teofimo, right? Devin and Teofimo. And, I want them to happen, bro. I want them to happen because you got a lot of people out here talking this shit about how Tank is afraid of Devin and he's been ducking Devin. And, he waited for Devin to go to 140 and waited for Devin to, look vulnerable. All this weird shit. That is not true at all. Not true at all. Every time Devin and them scream Tank name out, they had a fight lined up. You feel me? And another fight I do want for Tank is the Lomachenko fight. I want him to fight Lomachenko as well. I don't care because Devin beat him. You know what I'm saying? I don't care because T.O. beat him. You feel me? Some people feel like he beat T.O. Some people feel like he beat Devin. You know what I mean? But if Tank go out there, beat his ass, knock him out, we'll say Tank beat him better than both. Right? And then we got Shakur right there at 35. I feel like Shakur is a better fighter than T.O. and Devin, in my opinion. But, T.O. got the explosiveness. I think his fan base is bigger. And, right now, him being, a unified champion at 40 after beating Josh Taylor, I think him and Tank can do some big numbers. You know what I mean? With Devin Haney, him being a former undisputed lightweight world champion, which I thought him and Tank at 135 was a big-time fight, right? But at 140, if he can beat Regis and get that scrap, it still become a big-time fight as well. Devin has been making his name bigger, and, his fan base has been growing. So I want both of those fights for Tank because we all remember the four kings at 135, Tank, Devin, T.O., and Ryan. Tank already went out there and stopped Ryan in 7 rounds, and I feel like he'll stop T.O. and Devin as well. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like those are two big fights for Tank, and Tank want him. You feel me? Tank want him. He ain't ducking or dodging nothing. Like he said, he coming for your favorite fighters. He want to show these boys that they not on his level, that he's a different animal, and that he's not to be fucked with. You feel me? A lot of people look at Tank, they want to say that he cherry pick here, he cherry pick there. He only do it for the money. He don't care about his legacy. He don't want to fight the best of the best. But I want him to go out there and beat on y'all favorite fighters, like T.O., like Devin, like Shakur, like Lomachenko. You understand what I'm saying? So once he get them boys up out the way, nobody can say nothing, bro. Nobody can say nothing. You feel me? Because Tank earned his right to be the top shot in the game right now. The only person that really give him his real credit that I respect is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur say Tank is on that Floyd Mayweather level to where he call all the shots, right? And I can respect that. And I feel like out of Devin, T.O., and Shakur is the more dangerous fight, in my opinion, for Gervonta Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? I think the bigger fight, the bigger draw is him and T.O., right? Him and Teofimo Lopez. And I think him and Devin might be the easiest fight. I feel like he knocked Devin out because, Devin is a front runner. He started getting tired, things of that nature. And after that, Tank washes him. Teofimo, he's very dangerous. He got explosive power. He got fast hands. I feel like he might be more dangerous for us hurting Tank, right? But I feel like the person that got the better chance of beating Gervonta Tank Davis is Shakur Stevenson with the IQ and the defense. You understand what I'm saying? But I want all three of these fights for Gervonta Tank Davis, but these two specific. Like I said, I want the Lomachenko fight as well. I ain't going to leave Loma out. You know what I mean? But I think Tank, get Loma up out of there like he get Devin up out of there. But these two is the main two fights that I really want on Tank resume to shut up the fan bases. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney, Colt fan base, they redundant when it comes to Devin. Boy, you can't say nothing wrong about Devin. They won't hold his feet to the fire for nothing. And they refuse to say that he need to fight Tank because him and his daddy was running around this bitch using Tank name to help they brand grow. You feel me? And the Teofimo Lopez fan base, they just feel like T.O. just get done wrong and dirty. He get treated so wrong and Tank get treated so special and T.O. did way more than Tank. And, it's just weird how these fan bases be. But at the end of the day, I want Tank to fight both of these dudes to prove to both of the fan bases that he ain't ducking nothing. And when he whoop their ass, for them to get a man that's just doing his credit. You understand what I'm saying? That's all. Just get a man that's just doing his credit. I ain't personal, nothing like that. But I just know Tank get both of these boys up out of there in two hell of a fights. But let them know that, look here, y'all can't run for me, man. Y'all can't run for me. So, T.O., stop talking that retirement shit because you still active. You ain't retired. You feel me? And Devin, you and your daddy quit beating around the bush. Stop using Tank name if y'all ain't gonna fight the man. But sooner or later, y'all gonna have to see Tank. And once he land them blows on your ass and knock you out, you can take all that sparring shit and throw that shit out the window. You understand what I'm saying? So Tank, come on back at the beginning of the year. Do what you got to do at 135. But let these boys know that you're coming to 140 and they can't get away from you. Straight like that, King. And I'm on to the next.